So there are about 28 million registered voters eligible to elect members of parliament in 343 individual constituencies, also known as the ridings. Canada has 6 time zones, so voting is staggered to ensure that most people cast their ballots at the same time. Take a look at this report on the poll process in Canada.
There are 28 million registered voters eligible to elect members of parliament in 343 individual constituencies, also known as ridings. The number of ridings has been expanded from 338 since the last election in 2021. Now let's understand in detail the election process. Canada is a constitutional monarchy and parliamentary democracy, rooted in the Westminster tradition. The system involves 3 main components: the Crown, the Senate, and the House of Commons. Responsibilities for lawmaking are shared among federal, provincial, and territorial governments, with judicial oversight ensuring constitutional adherence. The Constitution governs the roles of the Crown as well as the executive and legislative branches. During a federal election, all Canadian citizens who are at least 18 years old on election day can vote in their electoral district. The ceremonial head of state is King Charles III, represented domestically by the Governor-General. The real power, however, lies with the Prime Minister, who leads the government and must have the support of the House of Commons, Canada's lower chamber of parliament. The House of Commons currently has 343 seats, each one representing a riding or electoral district. Canadians don't vote directly for the Prime Minister, they vote for their local MP. The party that wins the most seats typically forms the government. If they win 172 or more, that's a majority. Anything less, and it's a minority government, requiring cooperation from other parties to pass legislation and survive key votes. Now let's understand who can contest election in Canada. The candidate must be a Canadian citizen and at least 18 years old on election day. The candidate must not be a member of the Legislative Assembly of a province or territory and must not be a chief electoral officer and must not be a judge appointed by the Governor-General or election officer. Also, the candidate must not be imprisoned in a correctional institution. A candidate can also run for election without being affiliated with a party as either an independent candidate or a candidate with no affiliation. The right to run in a federal election is protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Bureau Report, DD India.